gonna do this again. I'm still crying. Something timed out here, shorted out. It stopped recording. I don't know, slow motion, something like that. Asking me to retake it, but no! I will proudly do this over again. I don't know how far it went. Anyway, this is Naughty M&A with Lips of Flame. So, I went to my doctor's appointment, and there is fluid being backed up. And I was saying that fucking Kermit the Frog, William Smith's at Allergy and Asthma Center here in Fort Wayne, Indiana on Leo Road. He banned me, him and his entire staff. They stopped treating me because Home Depot and Walmart told them to. And that's why I have these fluids drowning me. I got my shots for allergies once a month. And it was just supposed to end in September this year. It's a 5-year plan for allergies because I suffer from massive allergies. And now I'm suffering from huge migraines. I'm having these sharp jabs in my head and, all this drainage and stuff. And, I'm almost passing out and blacking out, almost, while I was driving and stuff. And it got even worse when I got inside. It's like they put something in the air, I almost fell over in the lobby. And these waves of pain were jabbing me in my eyes and my nose and stuff. And it looks like they knew and they were laughing. Anyway, I had went in for my shots with this short white female nurse at Allergy and Asthma Center on Leo Road here in Fort Wayne, Indiana. And she purposely stabbed me. And I said, ow! She has dark hair, dark eyes, short, white female. And she's told by Home Depot and Walmart management here to stab me with the other nurses. She did. And I said, ow, that hurted. And then I came in 2 weeks later and 2 weeks later I was at my house, of course. And I got a letter saying, oh, after what happened, you can't come here anymore. And then that's it. They won't even give me my syringes or anything. Nothing. They said I can't come here anymore, and they didn't say why. They get to keep their jobs! And now, I knew that was going to happen. Now mucus is draining and drowning me. I'm telling on you. You guys help me complain. Share this too. Send this to Dr. Phil. Attorney General. HIPAA. Patient Advocacy. Mike Packnet. Mike.packnet at Parkview.com, everywhere. And all the other rest of government offices. Okay, so I went in there. So now, this morning, my much anticipated emergency room appointment at Parkview First Care Clinic on 4402 East State Boulevard here in Fort Wayne. So anyway, when I went in there, the parking lot, there were stalkers in their cars with engines running, and then one of them was driving in circles around me, yelling. There's asking, demanding, what is she doing here? What are you doing here? Hey. And I kept walking. Of course, I ignored it. And then when I came in, a fat black girl with glasses, and then a white girl with red hair and glasses. They were both there. And they were laughing, and they took my information. And then when I sat down, all these stalkers came in, a line of them, to show that, hey, we were sitting in the parking lot, loitering and stalking and hiding in our cars, and they knew about it, of course. And then they're making comments about me and my mom's life, like, oh, I'm suffering from cancer lymphoma. And then the receptionists were laughing to show they were in on it. And then they were quiet and staring at me. And then they're talking about Walmart, Home Depot, how something fell on them at Home Depot, because I used to work there, I was sexually harassed. And then they'd all get quiet and look at me. And then the receptionist would laugh. And then they're making racial comments. They're talking about Trump. Oh, how, we miss Trump. This old guy said, there are too many damn immigrants working here. And then he got quiet and then he stared at me. And then they had some fat guy with a little pocket knife come in. And he was in line and he was holding it in front of the receptionist, the one with the red hair and the glasses. And she was like, oh, that's a knife. And he said, oh, I use this to cut cucumbers when I'm eating in my car. Whatever the hell that means. He doesn't even look like he's cucumbers. I know. Is this a doctor's office or what? Or clinic or what? And she goes, oh, okay, yeah, that's okay. As long as it's for cucumbers. And then they all would, look at me, and then they would start laughing. And then And then the whole time they had they're telling some little kid, and they had a little kid screaming and running in circles to try and annoy me when they're annoying themselves. And and the woman is telling it to scream. And then just they're screaming, yelling, and then they're making the lines even more longer. They're talking more about Walmart, Home Depot, a lymphoma cancer. Oh, I think I have that, because my mom had cancer, and she was recovering when I got fired, and they knew that. And they hate people with cancer, and they even said that. They even made fun of handicapped people. And anyway, when I went back there in the exam room, they still have cameras there because they kept stomping and yelling and screaming every time I moved my eyes. And the nurse is weird. She was told since she can't hit me to pound the counter. I don't know if that's just the way she is, but since I've never seen that behavior before, that's not normal, pre-stalking. I mean, she kept punching the counter and stuff. And, yeah, so basically it's flu is just like I thought. And, anyway, the entire time, before, when I was being walked to the exam room, there were these nurses or clerical employees right in front of my exam room. They threw a book on the floor, slammed it on the floor because they can't hit me. And, ooh, that's supposed to scare me. Wow. Yeah. Bigger than Friday the 13th. That really scares me. That's going to drive me to suicide. That's going to make me change my ways and wrap that noose around my neck. Not. Anyway, yeah, these are suicide assisters. Little mini Jack Kevorkians, only worse. Okay, so anyway, and one of them pounded her fist on the counter in front of me. And then in the exam room, yeah, they're making noise. Obviously, their cameras do not disrobe in there or in the bathrooms. Anyway, as I was leaving, the same old boring stuff. All the chairs were filled, and then there was trash near the chair that I sat at. And then again, there's yelling, screeching off in the parking lot, loud music, screaming, yelling, again, driving around me. Engines were on. They started turning on. And so that happened again. So complain. And I had to let you know this. Here I am. I'm suffering. I'm having drainage all over my face. I had mucus drainage all over my face and, a fluid all over. And here they are. They're racially harassing me. They're making fun of handicapped people, making fun of me, bringing in weapons. Please complain everywhere. Even your insurance carriers. Say that they do that with you. If your patient's here, say that tell the truth. Say, complain everywhere. Complain to patient advocacy and Mike Packnett, the CEO of Parkview, HIPAA, Attorney General. Say that they do this to you too.